Hello, it's Uber 4000 again. I don't know why I always say that. I mean, you probably couldn't have figured it's Uber 4000 because look, it's me, and I posted it on Uber 4000, but I don't know, just habit, I guess. Anyway, I seriously did have an actual purpose for this video. Okay, so I was trying to get my job back at Wendy's because I need a job. In a way, I didn't really want to go back because the pay stinks. I know in my heart there's no way I can live, pay all my bills, and eventually, soon, I want to get my own place and just move out on my own. I mean, I love my mom and I love living with her, but I'm 21 years old. I should already be in my own place right now, and I'm very independent-minded like that. And I can't do that making what I make at Wendy's. But I was desperate for a job because my bills are backing up and didn't have a job, so I was basically just sitting around, and I felt bad, so I asked them for my job back, and they kept kind of him-hawing around, and so I believe I already told you all this part already on the last video, but they kept him-hawing around and act like they weren't going to hire me back, so I was like, fine. So I apply at Walmart because I know a lot of people there, and it makes better pay. Then last night I was sitting there waiting to hear from Walmart, and I called them, and the guy said it'd be 3 to 10 days, and before anybody even calls me. I was sitting there like, great, now I have to sit here and wait. But then last night my brother called from Wendy's, which he works at Wendy's too. He's training to be a manager. He calls and he says, you're on the schedule. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, you're on the schedule. You start Monday 10 to 5. And I'm like, well, it's great that someone told me, And he's like, I know, I figured I better call you and let you know because I know you applied at Walmart. And I was like, okay. And so I was like, okay, because I don't really want to wait for Walmart because, like I said, my bills are backing up. And then you have to, they make you take a drug test, which isn't a problem. They make you take a drug test, and you have to fill out paperwork, and then, for new people, they hold back a week on the paycheck. So I was like, okay. But then today I checked my cell phone and I had voicemail from Walmart. They wanted to set up an interview for a position in the photo lab. And I've always been obsessed with photos, and God willing, it'd be cool to be a photographer someday if that's my calling. So they said photo lab. I was like, because I always thought about, starting off somewhere with photos. And it just seemed, of all the things they could say, they said photo lab. And it just seemed too much of a coincidence. I thought maybe it's, God. And I just felt in my heart to not just brush it off. Plus, I know it's going to be more pay. So I called back, and they said, can you come in and interview on Monday? And I'm like, at 1:30. And I'm like, I'm working. And they said, okay, how about Tuesday? And I knew I'd be working on Tuesday, but I didn't want to keep putting them off. So I said, okay. So I have an interview for Tuesday at 2. I'm supposed to be working from 10:36 on Tuesday. And I feel really torn because I really love the people at Wendy's. And I already know all the work, so I can skip that nervousness. So partly I want to go back, but I know in my heart I can't move forward and get my own place and pay all my bills and everything I need to do on that salary. And I already talked to them about giving me a raise, and it's pretty evident they're not going to anytime soon. So in my heart, I kind of feel like it's time to move on from Wendy's and get a better paying job in Photolab. That seems like something I'd really like. So I don't know, I'm confused. And now I'm going to have to call and be like, I can't come into work. I have a job interview. So, yeah, I'd appreciate your prayers, because I'm a little confused about where God wants me. Part of me thinks that it's God, with the Photolab thing, that's God. And that God is, giving me a sign that it's time to move forward. But I'm not sure yet. So, and I believe your prayers helped, because just a couple days later, look, interview at a Photolab. So I appreciate your prayers on this, that God would show me the right direction, that He'd have His way. So that's it for now. I'll keep you updated. Tomorrow, my mom, my brother, and I are going to Walmart, get our pictures taken for Christmas card this year to send out to people. So that'll be fun, because we haven't done anything like that since I was a little girl, like little, like a toddler. And my dad was included in it, and so it'll be the first time, and my brother might be going to prison, who knows when, but if he doesn't pay like $2,000 to the court within 10 days, I think, he's probably going to prison, because he was supposed to pay it and he never did. And so, who knows, he might be going to prison. And so, it's really important that us three, included in on it as a family, because we don't really get to do that much family stuff like that. So, yeah. So anyway, that's what we're doing tomorrow. And then I work on Monday. And we're going to Washington in July to visit my uncle. My uncle and a lot of my relatives live up in Seattle. And so in July we're going up there for a week and visit him. My mom has taken her paid vacation, which she never takes vacation. And she never even takes lunch breaks, for goodness sake. I mean, so that's a miracle. And I'm not sure about me. I mean, I know if I was working at Wendy's, they would be lenient where I know I could get that time off. I think if I request it in long enough, ahead of time, I don't think it'd be a problem. But anyway, that's what we're doing in July, so I'm looking forward to that, because we haven't got out of this town in years. I think the last time we got out of town was when we went to a Gaither concert in 2005. That was the last time we got out of town. And this is the kind of town that every once in a while you just need to get away. It's an okay town, but trust me, every once in a while you need to get away. So, anyway, that's about it for now. I want to go because it's almost at 10 minutes, and yeah, I'm a blabbermouth. Well, anyway, I'll see y'all later. Bye.